I wholeheartedly welcome our chief guest, Mr. Anand B. Shetty, who is currently working as a professor in University of St. Mary, Kansas, USA. He is also the co-director of research and student research department of physical therapy. Sir completed his bachelor's in physics, mathematics and statistics from University of Mysore in 1977 and also in physical education from Karnataka University in 1978. He completed his master's in physical education in 1979 and has done specialization in biomechanics and exercise physiology. He has the doctorate in physical education from University of Northern Colorado. A hearty welcome to you, sir. I request Sanjana G. Palan to hand over a floral welcome to sir. Thank you, Sanjana. Today we have with us Mrs. Sucheta A. Shetty, who is presently working as a special education teacher in USA. Ma'am has bachelor's in physics, mathematics and chemistry from University of Mysore and pursued M.Ed in special education from the University of Lynchburg, USA in 1993. A cordial welcome to you, ma'am. I request Aditi Bhatt to hand over a floral welcome to ma'am. Thank you, Aditi.
Very good morning to all the dignitaries and my dear teachers and lovely students. Dear children, I'm sure for 2 years you're all missing this wonderful event of Lucky Student, right? Yes. Today God has given us again the opportunity to see who is going to be the lucky student from the new phases. Of course, all the students are lucky and all the students especially joined this year. All of you are lucky to be in this glorious institution. But among you, there is one luckiest student. And I'm going to request today's guest of honor, Mrs. Sucheta A. Shetty, to come forward and pick the lucky student of 2022 and 23. Ma'am, please. Ma'am, please. These are the almost 100 students who have joined this year from class 7 to 10th. And you can please announce who is that student, please.
Vishal Biradar.
The lucky student of the year, academic year 2022-23 is Vishal Biradar of class 9. Can you please come forward? Thank you so much. Now, thank you dear students. And now may I request our guest of honor, Mrs. Sucheta A. Shetty, to inspire all our students.
Thank you, GM Vidyaniketan Public School, for this opportunity, as I feel honored to be here and meet these eager students. I'm very inspired. In fact, I'm proud of all the talent I see today. I think you're in a good track here. Today, I would like to share my thoughts as you begin a new milestone in your academics. First of all, believe in yourself. Embrace for who you are. You are unique and seek opportunities that comes along as you grow and prosper. Do not succumb to negative peer pressure and social media. Too much time spent on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, online games are irrelevant to your social and emotional development. Use positive peer influence to better yourself. Use social media to collaborate and broaden your horizon. Listen to that inner voice that tells you to do the right thing. Listen to your elders. Get involved in sports and community services. Physical movements are important to your overall social emotional growth. Along with physical exercises, individual and team sports helps you to develop good leadership and decision-making skills. These facilities provide you all that opportunities. Overall, make time to enjoy life and being a teenager. Second, find your passion. There are so many opportunities for you to conquer. Be open to expand your world and do not limit to yourself. Be curious, ask questions, seek information by researching and communicating with informed resources. Again, listen to your teachers and elders. These are unique characters of a good student. Know the key to success. Work hard and focus on your goals. Do not give up easily when you encounter some hardship. We all know the story of the fox and the sour grape. So the fox gave up on the grapes because it was so high. So he lost an opportunity of a juicy grapes, right? So do not be like that fox. Know the key to success. Work hard and focus on your goal. Do not give up easily when you encounter some hardship. In closing, I would like to quote our famous educator, Dr. Abdul Kalam, who has said, "All birds find shelter during rain, but eagles avoid rain by flying above the clouds." The eagle knows how to avoid the rain. Be that eagle, be proactive, and soar high above. All the best. Thank you.
Now, may I request our chief guest, Mr. Anand B. Shetty, to pick the luckiest teacher of the academic year 2022-23. Sir, please pick the luckiest teacher of this year. And Miss Reshma J. for being selected as the luckiest teacher of the year. And sir, I request our chief guest to address and also motivate all our students on this auspicious day.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all smiling, and that's a great thing. Smile is the best thing you can have. I just want to thank the management of this GM Vidyaniketana Institute for inviting me for this occasion, freshers occasion. What I see is that doesn't look like a freshers orientation. It looks like all are experienced, all the especially the dance, the Lakshmi group or something like that. Dance was really good. All other programs are also very, very good. First of all, again, I want to thank the institute, and also I want to thank Chandrasekhar Hegde, and also I want to thank Prakash Chandra Shetty, Principal Brahmachari, and Dr. Yashasri, and Tara Shetty, and also Pranav Shetty, and also my wife Sucheta Shetty, being here and contributing their knowledge to you all. First of all, I'm not far from here. I didn't live far from here. I'm very close to here. Okay, my father's house is only 1 kilometer from here, Padubaikadi. Have you heard of Padubaikadi? It's right here. Okay, I used to be there with my cousins and playing, and we used to come to this area quite often. This place used to contain a lot of rocks and stones and bushes and trees and lots of poisonous snakes also. And also sometimes the tigers roamed around in this area also. Now, after 50 years later, I see this site, this area has been transformed into a center of educational excellence under the leadership of Prakash Chandra Shetty. I was amazed by the fact that the buildings and the facility, for example, I like sports. I'll tell you what I was, okay? I like your stadium. I like the track. And I came to know that they are building the swimming pool. Most of all, I like their dining hall. The reason I am telling you, about 15, 20 years ago, I was in Jayanagar, okay? And there is I was kind of bored, you know what to do, okay? I walked around by the road, on the road, and there is a school. This is during lunchtime, okay? And what happened was, those students wearing nice uniforms just like you are, and they come running out of the gate and started eating their lunch on the roadside. On the roadside, they sat on the floor, on the dust, on the dirt, and started eating their chapati and rice and everything. And there is a drain next to it also. You may not be knowing all of these things because, you know why? Because you have nice facility here. When I saw that dining hall, I felt that, wow, it's a very hygienic, nice dining hall, and it's very clean. Okay, I think you should be proud of this place, because not only they are providing you great education, okay, and get you highest scores, but at the same time they are worried about health and hygiene. I think we should, personally, I care for academics as well as I care for health. First of all, as I mentioned to you, I am a kind of sports person. Okay, I participated in sports, a lot of different sports. I never excelled in any sports. I played softball, I played cricket, I played kabaddi, and all of those. But I was okay. But at the same time, I was not as good as you are in academics. When I went to elementary school in Baikadi, it's no longer there, okay? And the teacher always called me in Kannada, I'll tell you, Udala Huduga. Do you know what is Udala Huduga? It's a mischievous boy. They called me all the time, mischievous boy. Then I said, okay, no problem. But at the same time, I was very active. I wanted to play. All the time I want to play, but we never had a chance to play. Look at your playground there. How beautiful it is. Okay, we never had a playground to play. We used to play goli and lagori and kuttidodne. Maybe on the road we played cricket. You know, that's what it was. But look at your facility here. There are too many schools having this kind of facility. Okay. Secondly, there is a saying that a sound mind in a sound body. Do you know that? I have been teaching anatomy, human anatomy, for the last 30, 40 years. I never seen a body part as a mind, but I have seen a body. Within the body you have brain and your muscles and the bones, all these different systems, but I never seen a mind. It appears to me that the mind they are talking about the brain, okay, especially the forebrain, the front of the brain, because that's where we think, that's where how we respond. That's the reason they say the mind. The reason I am telling you, they say it's a sound mind in a sound body. I would like to see you have a sound body also. How do you get sound body? Not by studying every day 5 hours and memorizing all of those formulas. I remember those memorization from PUC. V square minus U square is equals 2AS. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. I remember that. But the problem is I didn't know how to apply. Because I need those A and S and V, all of those, then I can, I get the answer. But I never knew how to apply. So, my point is that Rohan Kundar from Malpe, I was talking to him. I said, look, I'm going to use your name. You know the formula, right? 2 pi r. 2 pi r. What is 2 pi r? It's the circumference of a circle, right? If somebody gives me r, then I know how to calculate. But I didn't know how to apply that. The teachers have to teach you how to apply, critically think. Critical think is beyond getting your answers 100%. Other day, one of my friends sent me a score of either SSLC or PUC, I don't remember. I still have it in my, he says, mathematics 100, physics 98, chemistry 95, whatever the score is. When I saw the score, I got scared because I used to get about 35. These students getting 100 means they are very good. I know I am not that good. I wasn't that good. But at the same time, I had that ability to come across that failure. Okay, I failed. I didn't stop there. I just, okay, I failed. Let's go to the next level. If you ask my score in the PUC, it's 49.3. Okay, I wanted to go to engineering. I didn't get admission because it's a very low score. But I think in your endeavor is very, very important. Just like Prakashchandra Shetty, what he has done, he dedicated himself. His passion is education. He's a visionary for education. I think what you need to do as a student, failure is a step closer to your success. Failure, if you fail something, you can go on. For example, you guys showed us Facebook, right? You know all Facebook, right? Do you know who the founder of Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg. And you saw the Microsoft. Do you know who Bill Gates is the founder of that, right? You all know that. Do you know what happened to them when they went to college? They failed. They failed. Both of them failed. But they have the ability to transform their failures into success. So one thing I can tell you, don't give up. You can do it. Okay? Doesn't matter whether you become a doctor or a professor or a teacher or an engineer or a computer programmer or maybe electrician. Do you know the electricians there's a high demand for electricians and plumbers? You don't get them, right? It's not easy. But you can get some teachers very easily, but not the plumbers and electricians. So any profession you do, you should have passion of doing things. Well, I'm taking too much of my time. Okay. What I'm trying to say, youngsters, don't give up. Okay. Do your passion. Okay. If you want to be a physiotherapist, I teach physiotherapist students. They're ranging from 23 years to 48 years. I had a student who was 48 years. Remember, they don't give up their education. You can start. I can start. I'm a 66-year-old. I can start my education if I want to do something. I want to be hereafter, once I retire, I'm going to be a car mechanic. I want to learn something about car mechanic. I'm passionate about it. So if you are passionate about it, you are going to learn. There may be failures along the way. I know Prakashchandra Shetty went through a lot of failures, but he was very successful at the end. Okay? I always commend, once I saw this facility last November, a small place, and nothing was here, and it's flourishing with smiles, like students like you, and the teachers wearing nice, beautiful saris, and involvement of you all in cultural activities. And one more thing I'm telling you, last one, okay? You all take buses, right, to come to school. When we went to school, we didn't have the buses. We walked, okay? For SMS High School and Cosmopolitan, which I went to Cosmopolitan Elementary School, okay, from Baikadi, from my place, it's more than 1 kilometer. I had to go 4 times. Some of my cousins, they walked about 5-6 kilometers one way to go to school, not from here, some other places. And I had students coming from Ugilbet to Brahmavara. Do you know where Ugilbet is for? They had to walk. During this rain and flooding, they have to come from Uggelbettu to SMS High School and Cosmopolitan Elementary School. What I am trying to say is that you are all good. Good in your scores, good, you will be good in academics, and also I want you to be good in physically fit. That's my passion. I always, wherever I go, I say something about physical fitness. You got to play, okay? You got to do some exercise. If you don't do exercise or play, what is going to happen? You are going to lose your muscles, you are going to lose your bones, and once there is a pain or destruction in your bone and muscle, then your mind doesn't work. There's a sound mind in a sound body. You need to do exercise. That's the reason when Prakash Chandra Shetty told us or told me that they are going to build a swimming pool also, wow, that's great. You got to make use of this facility. Okay. Well, that's all I can tell you. I can tell you a lot of things about fitness, but I think I don't have much of time. Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me. And also, by the by, I have some Prakash Chandra Shetty actually appointed some of my relatives who work here, teachers, and some other people work here. Thanks for that help for my family, you know. All right. Thank you very much, and I will come around sometime later, maybe next year. All right. Thank you again. Okay, bye.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now I request our beloved chairman to honor our guest, and I also request our chief guest to come on the stage.
Good morning to all of you. You just heard wonderful things from wonderful couple, Mr. Anand Shetty and Mrs. Sucheta Anand Shetty. They are born and brought up from this place. They settled down in the US, coming back oftenly, interacting with us. It's a great opportunity for all of us to hear them. Thank you, sir, for being with us today and talking to my gems from GM. We keep polishing them. No doubt the one who you have seen just now has just come to GM. We keep polishing them, then they shine. So, dear students, you have seen only one part of Mr. Anand Shetty. He spoke so well about, this physical fitness and so on. He is a good human being and at the same time is a wonderful philanthropist. Looking at our children, looking at our facilities, looking at our institution, he thought, let me contribute my small, towards this great institution by promoting some students who are in need. So in that direction, he has just instituted an endowment fund in the name of his brother-in-law, if I'm not wrong, brother-in-law? Yes, in the brother-in-law. And he initially contributed 2 lakhs of money and to the students, benefit of our students. I, along with all the members of our trust, with all this principal, vice principal, teachers, and the entire GM family, would like to thank you with great, this thing of humbleness. Thank you so much. And of course, sitting next to him is beloved wife, and her interest and her area of this thing is to, dealing with these specially able children, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Then the husband is a physical fitness, the guy. The wonderful couple, I pray Almighty to give them, health and good spirit all the time and shower them with all his blessings. Thank you so much for being with us. I would like to hand over a memento of gratitude for being with us on this wonderful occasion. Shetty, President of Brahmor Sports Club, and he is our very good friend, advisor and a guide. I used to take a lot of tips when we constructed this beautiful playground. Thank you, sir, for being with us today.